Hello and welcome. Today is Friday, the 10th day of March 2017. Welcome, and let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. But before I do, I'm going to be finishing my PDF on major levels, or all the charts and the key levels that I have found within the Poloniex website, different areas that I think are important where I'll be putting buy orders, areas where I look to sell, and so forth. And it'll be available probably between lunchtime and dinner time, for 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern time, or about 9 p.m. UTC. It should be available. So if you're interested, send whatever you want, whatever you think it's worth. You can put like a mil amount, like 1% of a percent, or whatever you think it's worth. And in the comments within the transfer, you can put your email address, or either just email me yourself at this address, endlessmountain2008 at yahoo.ca, and I will send it out for you with just areas where I'm buying and different key things about its trend. All right, so now let's move on to the Bitcoin chart. And like usual, key levels have been met as this support where previous resistance was played. And today, a huge volatile move. I gotta fix this, but 15.4% volatility. But I did end up getting this back last night. This thing would not let me paste this into it, but it's back working now, so that's all fine. And a move breaking past this resistance point, and it's also had a retracement of decent proportions. It's already down about 100 points, basis points from this move. Now, there's an ETF announcement. Will there be an ETF coming out on Bitcoin? I find that to be a very interesting subject because the ETF system seems to be everything against what the cryptocurrency is against. But at the same point, for them to fund an ETF, they actually have to have Bitcoins, you would think. So you would think that would spark the markets to go higher. So you can expect a lot of volatility within this. Cliff high of the Webbot gave a perfect hit there for it to be a key level. It's obvious that it is, and he didn't mention that it was going to crash below this. He was mentioning levels up here. The Fibonacci that I'm using is from this low, this high, and this low, and I'm looking at for Fibonacci upside, which gives me 1410. And if you look at the 261.8, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm more of a fan of the 161. It gives me a target of 1613. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Also, as far as short term is concerned, well, this low is in at 1135 and this high is in at 1350. So as far as some key Fibonacci numbers are concerned, we're looking at 1263, which is the level, of course, where it's pretty much at now. But the most important level, given this big volatility, is in at 1213. So this is a big area. If you're seeing that support's holding well, lifting off, you can expect a decent ride towards the upside. And on the contrary, if 1213 doesn't hold, it's resisting, playing down towards this move. What we would be facing is a situation of this type of big fast breakout that would fail. That would be what the technicals would state, and you'd have a hard time trusting this previous support, looking for a move down to here. And that's on that if situation that is to occur, because this is a wild move showing that things could get pretty interesting, sort of like I was stating back in here, where if this type of move could regain really fast, it could get pretty wild, which has been the case, and it looks like it's going to remain the case as we continue to move forward. And thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.